fired.
People aren't a dangerous lie to find the truth. To find the men who would be revealed.
Rare is catch and release, which is garbage. Live and Wild, Down and Dirty, Bronze Beak Moa. Wow, this pack sucks. Down and Dirty, target player discards 2 cards, return target card from the graveyard to your hands. No, it's not worth it. I guess I take the Alive and Well, or Bronze Beak Moa. I'm gonna take a Bronze Beak Moa. Actually, maybe I'll take the Mastiff. Alright, now it's gotta be the Moa. That's just a garbage ass pack. Alright, Profit and Loss or Flesh and Blood. I do like some Flesh and Blood, so I'm gonna take that. Yep. Flesh and Blood. Could also take like the Riverbolt Maka or Sin Collector or something like that. Maybe Profit and Loss even, but Flesh and Blood is good. I like Flesh and Blood. I'll do that one. So I can take Renounce the Guilt here. Actually, I think that's pretty good. Blast of Genius. I think it's just punish the enemy here. Renounce the Guilt is going to be just as bad for me as against me, so punish the enemy, solid removal. Could also take Blast of Genius, but it seems a little bit slow. And not exactly what I want to be doing. So I'll take the punish. Well, somebody took the gate, so they're just not happy with this pack. I'll take the Flux Charger here. I don't like that card, though. Sense between Fatal Fumes and Snare Squad. I'm gonna take the Snare Squad. Fatal Fumes isn't a great removal spell anyway. Really clunky at 4 mana. Alright, well, I got past a Raw Form Skeleton, so I'm not going to ignore that. I'm going to take the Raw Form Skeleton for sure. This card is insane. It's a pretty late Crawl Warrior. I think I'm going to take him too. You could also take the Rakdos Drake. But I think it's just Crawl Warrior here. So, if you take the Rakdos Guildgate, there's really not too much else in this pack. I mean, you can take the Notion Thief, it's a rare, but it's a 3/1 flash. It's not really that good. So, it's Rakdos Guildgate.
I need to know the biggest skeleton,
So choices.
but you can find you so much more.
I think it's gonna be some kind of fixing here.
Kill those cancer.
The gatekeepers are okay, but they're not great. So do I want to take the... I think it's gonna be the Golgari Clavestone. I think at this point I'm actually more likely to play Golgari than Selesnya, so I'll take the Golgari Clavestone. Sorry. Hope you didn't get motion sick. I don't like taking the clue stones, but it's fine. Cast and release came back. Let's take the gatekeepers as a threat effect. Or I take the down and dirty. Down and dirty, 7 mana to do what it does. That's too much. I could also take the Boris Mastiff, hedging that I go green, white, red instead. Over. Kind of surprised profit and loss came this far around. So it's either an Anthem or a -1/-1 to everything. I think that's good. I'll take it. I used to pick that a lot higher than I do now. So, Steeple Rock, Mork Burst, or the Gatekeepers. They're all good cards, actually. But I think I'm going to go with Gatekeepers. And probably not play him. Wow, Volsar came back. I guess I'll take him. Can't believe he came back around. Incursion. Not gonna play it. Mork Burst this late. That's pretty good. So I think I'm in the right colors. Whatever colors those are. Open Illusionist Bracers, which isn't good. So the choices here, and I believe it's just the Zertos wine, but actually quite a few choices. You can take the Embrace Disciple, the Guardian. Guardian's really good too. But I know I'm going to be red, and I'm kind of trying to force Cruel. There's no removal, no good removal in this pack. So I think I'm just going to take the pig. I mean, he's a fat body. Blood Rush is really good. Well, this is also a really good pack. I think I'm going to take the Grizzly Spectacle, though. It's like premium removal, and it doesn't care about the target. So I'm taking Spectacle. Alright, Gorkilling Mirror is an awesome pickup. Also leads me to believe I'm definitely in the right colors now. So I think actually at this point the white is going to get cut. I have 2 mediocre white cards that I really don't want to play. So I could take infantry or Croconura. I think are the only real picks here. Both are fine. I think I'm going to take the Croconura, though. He works really well with Gruul cards. So, Croconura it is. Let me go and hide these white creatures. Because I don't think I'm going to play white now. Not hiding a profit and loss yet, because I can still use the black half of that card. Loss is pretty good. Might like to pick up some more gates to make these keepers playable, but if I don't pick them up, that's fine. It just means I need to really start prioritizing creatures. And I might just end up playing the gatekeepers anyway. Alright, so I kind of wish I was in Simic now, but I'm not. So I'll take the Gutter Skulk here. Early dudes are always good. Not really much for me here. I'm going to take the Guild Gate. So I want to try and make these gatekeepers playable. I guess I could take a Scorchwalker too. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the Scorchwalker. Like, the Blood Rush effect +5/+1 is decent. I think it's a decent body too. Like, he's playable on his own, whereas the gatekeepers are not so much. So I want to take either the Bomber Core or the Scapplane Charger. This is actually a kind of hard choice. I think it's got to be the Scapplane. Bomber Core isn't that exciting on his own, and this format's pretty slow, so... Alright, Scambrian Goblin's good pick up here. Thank you. And a Gruul Guildgate comes back to me. That's pretty sweet. Definitely taking that. Definitely still want to pick up, like, at least 2 more gates. Wow, Devour Flesh came back to me. Well, yeah, sure. Nobody wants to Devour Flesh. That's really weird. Rebirth and hope to not play it. I guess I can take a Corpse Blockade. Eh. That's not that exciting. Alright, so... take a Transport or a Snapdraw. I think I'm going to take the Transport just because it's an early thing. I don't have enough early things. Midnight Recovery, probably not playing that. And a Plains. Alright, so Rakdos, be good to me. hit this. Hide. Alright, well, Rectus is good to me. Dreadbore's pretty premium removal, and I don't think I can pass it up. I am passing up a Thrill Kill Assassin and a Bloodfray Giant, unfortunately, but I cannot pass up a Dreadbore.
Because we couldn't identify it as either plant or animal when we had a chimera hybrid.
Rectus Rage Mud is fine. I think I'm going to take up... well, maybe just the last piece of removal that I need. Just take up the Auger Spree.
They are not classifiable.
Like, I'd love to take the Rakdos Guildgate, but I'm just going to take the Auger Spree. It's just sick removal. I think the rest of my picks have to be creatures, though. I don't think I can pass any more creatures. Preferably some 2-drops. Oh my god, another Auger Spree? Jesus. I've got plenty of removal. I'm gonna take the Roustabout here. It looks like my colors might be getting cut off too. Just tons of white in that pack. Maybe that was just like an unlucky pack and I just had lots of white, but I think actually probably my colors are getting cut off and I'm just going to be sort of screwed on creatures / playables here. Now this is 23 cards. I wouldn't mind playing with this stack as it is. Okay. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I wasn't entirely cut off on playables. So the choices here would be Sewer Shambler, which I think I'm going to pick for curve purposes alone, or the Shred Freak. It's got to be just the Sewer Shambler here. If only for curve. Plus, Swamp Walk isn't irrelevant in this format. Geez, Soul Scoring Spirit's coming pretty late. So I take either an Electrickery or a Mind Rot or Trestle Troll. Trestle Troll's better than Corpse Blockade, but it's still not really relevant. I might take the Rumbleback Rhino too. Yeah, I'll just take the Rumbleback Rhino. Alright, well, Golgari Guildgate comes back to me. And I think I'm going to take it just to try and make these Gatekeepers more playable. I would like to take the Instinct or the Salvage or the Rage Mud, but I don't think they're relevant enough. I think the Golgari Guildgate's fine to pick up here. I'll try and make my Gatekeepers playable. Because I really don't want to play this Corpse Blockade if I can help it. So if we get one more Guildgate, that'd be really sweet. Wow, Explosive Impact to Slate. Holy crap. Well, I'll take it. Why not? 5 damage is a lot of damage. Alright, I got a Roustabout back. That's pretty awesome. So super aggressive deck with lots of removal. And possibly playable gatekeepers. So if I come back to the first pack and the Arachno's Guild Gate's still there, that's really awesome.
You followed me here. Why are you following me? Is this more dirty work you're doing for the GOD?
Why don't you tell me something, Mrs. Scully? Why don't you tell me what you're doing here?
I want an answer from you.
I want an answer from you.
You think of your job.
My job is to direct the agencies engaged.
So Shred Freak or Sewer Shambler. Um,
Decisive action. Your mom is on activated slot.
What about yours?
On my desk, I have the pathology and forensic report for the body found in Mulder's apartment.
I think I'm more likely to play the Sewer Shambler than the Shred Freak. So I'm going to take that.
As you compound the lies, you compound the consequences with them.
All lies lead to the truth.
Oh, that's a big dude.
What about your lies? What do you think?
Let's take him.
Truth about the men behind what happened to me.
I don't think I'm going to play him, but I'll take him.
About being exposed to
Well, I guess I hate the Armory Guard here.
on a table and having something implanted in me. And then having my memory stolen only to have it
And
return along with a disease that I was given.
hate the... Well, it's not really hating the aggressor. I don't really care about it. How did Trestle Troll make it back around to me? I'm going to take the Mind Rod, actually, but I'm, like, amazed that the Trestle Troll made it back. And a Grizzly Salvage. Wow. Okay.
Very nice to meet you. You're going to use me as I've been used all along. To preserve the lies.
Alright, so I probably going to play the Gatekeepers anyway.
Your silence won't save you. None of you can. And if you lie, only you think you can.
Except truth.
Alright, so
Truth armies.
all the 2-drops are coming in for sure, except for Boris Mastiff, of course.
Chance and occasion is what helped me.
Pile back converted.
I will join Major Mulder on the
Probably not playing the Prophet unless I'll play the Devour Flesh, that, Dreadbore,
to question his work.
the Shamblers, Croconura, Water Spree for sure.
Into the FDR main
Ah,
Now, as fate would
Golgari
have it,
Cluestone,
I have
Armored
called on
Transport,
those very same skills to
all the
produce what
Gatekeepers,
constituted part of
basically all the
4
4-drops that I grabbed.
orchestrated by someone close to us in the FDR.
All the relevant 4-drops I grabbed.
Someone we had trusted above all others.
So that's 15 creatures. Well, that's good.
Slot to keep a dangerous
15 creatures, 22 spells, so I just need one. Oh, Croconura. Well, there we go.
only guess at what Agent Mulder may have uncovered on his own. What he may have found to confirm or deny what he has long held to be a conspiracy.
Would I want to play anything else? I don't think I do.
Into the government's knowledge and content.
It's a really low curve.
If he had hoped, as I do, to learn the identity of those who sought to restore us, I had, with the discovery of this unidentified
Do I even need this Cluestone? I don't think I do.
forensic evidence. Hard and undeniable genetic evidence.
I'd only be ramping into the Punch the Enemy and the Zertos one. I don't think I need the Cluestone. So I have room for something else. And maybe it's just a Grizzly Salvage? Or a Rhino? Or Mork Burst? And actually, I think it's going to be a Wildwood Rebirth. I've got so many removal spells that... Like, my deck is 15 creatures, and I think 7 removal spells, essentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 removal spells, and then all creatures.
Thank you, Scully, and
So I'd really like to not dawdle around with,
Troya has its roots in the Department's defense. That fact seems all but irrefutable now. I have gained entry to a large storage facility last
Yeah, I think Wildwood Rebirth would be fine, actually.
on hundreds of rows of
Lets me
cells,
buy back,
Troya has
like,
been
Auger
functioning
Sprees and Rampager and
and now as I have
the Gatekeepers or Punch the Enemy or Zertos Wine or something like that.
old and antiquated filing system seems my only
Yeah.
He owes me a gift. His own death would most
So this seems
likely
good.
would have eluded me. I'm not sure he's dead.
Um,
But among these drawers of his
so
mind,
mostly black.
some small confirmation that his dreams brought him
1,
here.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.5. 9, 10, 11. So 11 black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 green. So 11, 9, 8. We've got 2 of each color here that's getting produced. So I think I'm going to be pretty even. I'm going to lean a little bit more towards the black than the red and the green. But so I don't exactly need the green early, so this is actually good. Like a good mana base.
As my work with Agent Mulder has tested the foundation of my beliefs,
Alright,
science has been
I think
and
this is sweet.
continues to be my guiding light.
This is going to get there.
Now
This
only
isn't as
time
balmy as the one I drafted the other night, but
to arrive
like
at
it's really aggressive, and
the fact that
I've got a good mana base and
is the cause.
6 removal spells.
Now turn to the moon. Taking cellular material from the unidentified life form and isolating a virus contained within it. Then matching the DNA
7 if you count the rebirth,
that which has
and then a lot more if you count the blood rush tricks.
I hope a picture will develop.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 blood rushers.
Providing evidence that its cause was
The shamblers can often be just free damage if opponents are playing swamps at all, which, you know, you got like a probably like a 3 out of 5 chance that they are playing swamps.
depend on absolutely. Cannot save or protect us. But only bring into focus the darkness that lies ahead.
Things like probably the weakest cards in the deck are probably the gatekeepers, because I only have 3 gates. But I think if I'm playing the gatekeepers, the game is going really long anyways, so it's going much longer than I want it to go.
I don't understand.
My DNA hybridized with the bio-DNA of myself.
So that means in the pseudo-science of weapons, you have to have DNA from the unclassified chimera cells in your own body.
So it's also worth noting I could just play the Morgue Burst
How did you know?
I believe that I was exposed to the material
over the Wild Rebirth. Would that be any good? You know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play the Morgue Burst over the... No. 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 Rebirth's gotta be better. In this deck, anyway.
Discovered cancer, I was now as dependent on her as she was on me. As I had reached this facility, I needed to find my way out of space. Depending on Shelley to weave her story, to tell her tale, to make them believe the lie. Agent Shelley, who's this?
And I might actually just go to 16 lanes, depending on if I flood out too hard.
Agent Shelley, we've had a brief discussion, but will you restate the matter with respect, please?
Yes, sir.
Pile by rarity.
4 years ago, Section Chief Blevins assigned me to a project.
These are all uncommons, so I didn't draft any rares there.
As I
Pile by rarity.
with the
Okay,
background
well
of
that's
my
two rares.
my job was to provide an analytical perspective on the work of Special Agent Fox Mulder, whose investigations into the paranormal were fueled by a personal belief that his sister had been abducted by aliens and he was cloned. I come here today, 4 years later, to report on the illegitimacy of Agent Mulder's clone. That it is my scientific opinion
1, 2, 3,
that he became, over the
4,
course of his youth,
5,
a
6.
victim.
2 more submit
A
decks.
victim of his own false hopes and of his belief in the biggest of lies.
You were contacted by a man who claimed he worked for the Department of Defense, a Michael Twitchtv, who told you that Mulder had been taken in by a hoax.
Yes, sir. He told me a story which detailed point by point the systematic way in which